They think they're worried about robots turning evil. They're not. I'm not. The risk is not malice. It's competence. The risk is just that we build some systems that are incredibly competent, which means they're always going to get their goals accomplished, even if they clash with our goals. Mm-hmm. That's the risk. Why did we humans, drive the West African black rhino extinct? Is it because we're malicious, evil rhinoceros haters? No, it's just because our goals didn't align with the goals of those rhinos, and tough luck for the rhinos, So the point is just we don't want to put ourselves in the position of those rhinos, creating something more powerful than us if we haven't first figured out how to align the goals. And I am optimistic. I think we could do it if we worked really hard on it, because I spent a lot of time around intelligent entities that were more intelligent than me, my mom and my dad. And I was little, and that was fine because their goals were actually aligned with mine quite well. Mm-hmm. But we've seen today many examples of where the goals of our powerful systems are not so aligned. So those click-through optimization algorithms that have polarized social media, right? They were actually pretty poorly aligned with what was good for democracy, it turned out. And again, almost all problems we've had in machine learning, again, came so far not from malice, but from poor alignment. And that's exactly why we should be concerned about it in the future.
Do you think it's possible that with systems like Neuralink and brain-computer interfaces, again, thinking of the cosmic scale, Elon's talked about this, but others have as well throughout history, of figuring out how the exact mechanism of how to achieve that kind of alignment. So one of them is having a symbiosis with AI, mm-hmm. which is like coming up with clever ways where we're like stuck together in this weird relationship, whether it's biological or in some kind of other way. Do you think that's a possibility of having that kind of symbiosis, or do we want to instead kind of focus on this distinct entities of us humans talking to these intelligible, self-doubting AIs, maybe like Stuart Russell thinks about it, like these we're self-doubting and full of uncertainty, and then have our AI systems that are full of uncertainty. We communicate back and forth, and in that way achieve symbiosis.
I honestly don't know. I would say that because we don't know for sure which of any of our ideas will work, but we do know that if we don't, I'm pretty convinced that if we don't get any of these things to work and just barge ahead, then our species is, probably going to go extinct this century. I think
this century. You think we're facing this crisis is a 21st century crisis. Like this century will be remembered
on a hard drive somewhere.
On a hard drive somewhere, or maybe by future generations as like there will be future of Life Institute awards for people that have done something about AI.
It could also end even worse, where we're not superseded by leaving any AI behind either, where we just totally wipe out, like on Easter Island. Our century is long. No, there are still 79 years left of it. Right? Think about how far we've come just in the last 30 years.